Good afternoon, welcome to Music Scrap, the musical scrapper. A sunny, nice day here on the east coast of Canada. So, I am going to finish decorating this box that I made yesterday for my faux niece, Margaret. She's my cousin's daughter. Anyway, she's more just like my niece, so anyway. So, it has, I built this box, then I built this box down here that houses a drawer, then I built this little semi box that goes inside, and I purposely built it higher than the top of the edge so it will be easy to grab and pull out. It's held in by putting a rail around that top for it to sit on. So I just took, it's all made from medium weight chipboard. So I just took 2/4 inch widths, well actually I took a 1/2 inch, scored it but not so that it would pull apart, folded it in half to make the ledge around. So this is it's not corrugated, it's just medium weight chipboard by Graphics. Graphics is the company that makes it. Alright, so then that sits in there. I had to make a second drawer. My first drawer didn't fit in. Oh no, my first insert ended up a little wee bit too big by the time I put, because you have to remember, okay, the width of that your cardstock hinges are going to add weight to your box. So you have to remember, that's going to be the first thing I have to do. I didn't get my hinges around the inside to make that strong enough there. So I guess that's going to be my first thing. And then I need to add the paper to the insides and add a couple metal embellishments. I'm going to put the word treasures on the top. So that's the box in a nutshell. Hey, Cindy. Okay, where's my... Alright, there it is. Sorry, trying to find my... So let's see. Did I miss anybody? 2 anonymous. Cindy, Eileen, Janet, Jillian, Suzanne, Libby. Hi, Libby. I saw you yesterday at Dee Dee's, I think. Welcome. McCarroll, Miko, Mayo, Mindy, Phyllis, Sarah. Oh. Okay. So... Alright. So it was Limerick Day. It's a National Limerick Day today, apparently. And so we started off our morning with some great limericks. So this is what my hinges, this is what holds the whole box together. 1.5 inches, scored at 3/4 inch. And then, okay, this one doesn't have to be 3/4 inch. So I'm going to make thinner ones. And I'm going to need a couple. Let me find a piece of... Okay, Mayo, no problem. Well, thank you for coming, Libby. It's great to have you here. May as well do the whole page, so I'm going to score it first. So I'm going to do 1 inch wide, scoring at 1/2 inch because this is not as wide. And if it comes up if I leave it at the 3/4 of an inch, it's going to come up to about the same spot as my paper I'm going to use to decorate will. And so then it'll really show. The stop line will show. So I don't want to do that. So I'm scoring at 1/2 inch, but 1/2 inch, then cut at 1 inch, score at 1.5 inches, cut at 2, score at 2.5, cut at 3, 3.5, cut at 4, 4.5, cut at 5, 5.5, cut at 6, 6.5, cut at 7, 7.5. Oh, I need that. So, trim them at 1 inch. All right, Jean, be smart. Do it this way. I don't need this many, but I'll always use them on another project if I don't use them today, so I will cut them. Yep, trying to keep my mind happy at the moment. So, my cousin's niece is graduating from university this month. Graduation is next week. Her party is tonight. And so I'm trying to get it finished. If I don't totally finish it, I will be wrapping it or bagging it and then taking it back home to finish. I'll be like, psych! So, okie dokie. All right, now where did I leave my scissors in this mess last night? There they are. So they always start with it a little too long, especially when you're trying to measure the inside here. Oh, it's perfect. Welcome back, Janet. All right. So if you're watching on YouTube, you're missing a lot. There is a live chat here. And at the moment, they're chatting about this 72-year-old woman in India who had in vitro fertilization and had a baby this week. Woohoo. Wow. Like, I can't imagine why. Anyway. I don't usually bother cutting off my tape, but for some reason I seemed to have the need to do that. I usually just use my nail like this. All right. I ran out of my wider tape. And okay, I really need to like paint this or put a piece of duct tape around it or something to make it stand out on my desk a little bit better. Yeah, Janet, but at least Larry King's wife was quite a bit younger. At least they would have a mother left once he's gone. But, yeah, I know, I never understand. Oh, sorry, I get distracted by the chat. Huh? Is this the right length? Oh, look at that. Perfect length. And I'm trimming the edge, trimming the ends just so that, mitering the corners, just so there's not quite so much bulk in the corner. Yes, I am. Hi, Allie. Hello, hello, hello. This is the insert for the box. Burnish it. Okie dokie. Smoky pokey. Oof. Hi, Jeannie. Eileen. You are too funny. Eileen knows all these important people, you know. I think I'm just going to do the 3 strips. I'm going to do one on each edge and then one down the middle, I think. And one down the middle. It probably doesn't need the 4th one. Hey, Pavla. Nice to see you. I'm building a box today, or I'm working on the box, decorating it. It's already built. For those of you who came in, this is the front of the box. Oops, front of the box. Has a drawer. And an insert. I'm working on the insert now. It goes in the top. And I made it so that it will fit 5 by size 5 by 7 cards. So she can keep cards or love notes from her boyfriend or whatever. Thank you. I have missed building boxes, and I was up until the wee hours this morning, decorating and building. This is just reinforcing. Basically, the outside hinges hold it together. These are basically reinforcement just to keep that. I'm going to put that in like that. Reinforcing the structure, keeping it strong. I'm not going to trim that one very much because I over trimmed that last one. It's a little short, so I'm going to leave that like that. Jeannie, because Sarah was talking about the 72-year-old woman in India who's just had a baby and her husband's even older. She had in vitro because they wanted a baby, and so then his name came up. Here we go. And they want to confuse me when I look up from my work. That's why. Confuse the streamer day. Oh, just a moment, please. Thursday. I rushed on so quick, I forgot to take my... allergy pill in there. Okay. Thank you. Alrighty, well then we may as well start by covering this one. So, to pick a paper. Alright, just a moment. I gotta lay my crocodile down there so it's out of the way. Okie dokie. So, which paper shall I put in this one? I think this. Don't know if I'll need a second piece or not. I probably will. Just in case. Oh, this bone folder this is the Ranger one and I love it. Okay, let's see. It fits nicely in my hand. All right, let's find my ruler. Hello. I wouldn't want it any longer than this. I guess I probably wouldn't want it any shorter either. I'm going to guess 6 inches. Yeah, it's 6 inches. My ruler was actually back where it should have been. Should be in my whirly twirly. Speaking of rulers. Alright, so I'm going from the inside to the inside. So it's 3 5/8. Alright, this is what I was doing last night because I kept getting measurements wrong. So I'd measure them and then I'd write them down so I wouldn't forget. By the time I got to the ruler, 3 5/8 by 7 and a little more than 7.5, but not 7 5/8. Let's do 7.5. Okay, so all right, and so I'll do the 3 5/8 this way because alright, so I can trim off just a smidge. I don't mind if a little bit of the cream shows. That's why I chose cream. I was going to do it with black, but then I thought it would be too dark. Hi, Tina. I am working on a treasure box for my surrogate niece, I guess. Collar. Gosh, I guess it is only 3.5. I overjudged that one. Totally overjudged it. There we go. And 7.5. There we go. And another one the same size for the bottom, I assume. Let's see. Bottom might need a little bit larger, but no, that works. Three and a half by 7.5. you suggestion, Suzanne. I personally don't like ones that have really sharp points. You want a tapered point, but you don't want a sharp point. Because if you... And that is why I like this one compared to my Martha Stewart one. Because my Martha Stewart one, we're talking bone folders, has a much sharper point, and I have damaged pieces of paper because of said sharp point. This one, it still has a good point, so you can still get into corners, but it's not so sharp that you're going to accidentally mess up anything. It has this nice rounded edge, so that if you have to do other certain shapes, you can score that way. It's not flat here, so it has that tapered edge, so you can get a really good... Okay, so I prefer, and I have this one, I have this one. I much prefer this one. Much prefer just an average, normal shaped one. In my opinion, that's what I like. Okay, so then I have seven and a half by 1 inch. So I may as well cut the 7 and a half. I don't know why I didn't cut the 7 and a half first, but anyway, 7 and a half by 1 inch, and I need 2 of those, just under 1 inch. And then just under 1 inch by 3 and a half. So maybe this, very close. So 1 inch, just under 1 inch. See if I need to take any... Oh, how did I measure that wrong? Oh, right, because it has to go to... I did it the wrong way. So 3 and a half. Oh, that's only 2 and a half. All right, so I need 3 and a half. And actually a little bit more than that because it's the outside edge. By 1. Whoops. And by 1. Oh. Hope that stayed straight. All right, so that's those all cut. Guess I didn't need that after all. Hey, Ellie! Nice to see you. Alright, let's do my large pieces first. Alright, so I'm going to use score tape, or it's not score tape, it's Express-It tape, which is not as good as score tape. Miracle tape's not as good as score tape either, but this is not for building the box. I used the end of my score tape on the outside hinges and stuff, but it's good enough for holding down my papers. So I'm going to do around the edge with the double-sided tape and then glue stick on the insides. I had to check to make sure I was recording. Couldn't remember. It's been a rough morning. Okay, so now just putting 2 along those long edges. Bone folder. Oh, there it is. Oh gosh. Want to know how I lose my bone folder every time I lay it down out of my hand. I think I need to put a hole in it so I can tie it around my neck or something when I'm working. So I'm going to take the backing off before I put the glue stick on, so the glue stick doesn't dry while I'm tearing off backing. Missed it. Garbage. All right. Hey, Juju, no problem. Don't tell me that I took and cut up the second. Oh, no, I didn't. Sheesh. Scared myself there for a second. Uh-oh, Janet. Her X-Acto knife is missing. Uh-oh. All right. Okay, I think I'm going to have to make a quick emergency be right back run. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. Whew. Whew. All right. Okay. Alrighty. Get my chair back in. All right. My measurement pad back there. I did that, so yeah. Okay. Yes, I'm back. Now, whoops. These two. And I'm not edging them in black because of the cream. So whoops. Alrighty. Burnish the tape. Bye, Allie. All right. Oops. Make sure the edges of your tape are down behind the paper. Oops. I know, Eileen. I know. At least everything's close to me. Janet. Guys, ask Janet those questions because she didn't answer. Sarah was wondering who Robert is, Janet. Oh, one of these days I'll clear it. It wasn't this bad like yesterday when I started my box. I had a nice area to work. Yeah. See? There you go, for those of you who are wondering. Oh. I was gonna say the sock monkey, but you know, I guess it's not very nice. All right, so yeah, it gets pretty bad when you can't even find your bits and pieces that you need to use, isn't it? Where'd they go? Oh my lord. Sheesh. All right. That's not one of them. Someone stole them while I was away. I know they did. Wherever. All right. Guess my upstairs neighbor must have moved out because the workmen are there today. They're putting new floors in, wooden laminate, like they did at my place before I moved in here. So, might be getting a new upstairs neighbor soon. This place is pretty go pretty fast. It's likely already rented out. Yeah. Probably, Jeannie. Just as quiet as I am. I don't hear much. Well, I remember when I was living in my house, and the lady who lived, she didn't even live on the same street as me. I was almost to the corner of my street, and I lived here and she lived here, but her property, she owned the property right up in behind all of our buildings. And I remember when they sold the land, she passed away, and her kids sold to a company who built four times, yeah, I think it was 240 unit or 260 unit apartment buildings on that land behind us. One summer they built one of them, the next summer they built the other. So I had noise and building and construction. They had to totally dig up the land. They had to put lines in. They had to level the land. They had steamrollers in there. My house was shaking. One of my china dishes got broken in the cupboard from the vibrations. So now I need to do the inside. So where's my second one? So I need all right, so I need a little less than 1 inch by 7.5. So let's cut 2 inches and 7.5. Thank you, Suzanne. It is the Stampin' Up! Trimmer, and I do love it too. I love it, love it. All right. I think, yeah, that's gonna have to go down. Darn it. I hate cutting anything that's less than 1 inch. Why did you do it that way, Jean? Alright, so I need to take a piece. This is what I do when I have to trim anything less than 1 inch. So let's see. So I'm going to line it up so it's straight. Lining it up there, holding it with my sticky note. Still needs a little more off. I forgot. It's because it's the inside. Silly, silly me. I should have remembered it was going to need less. Okay. Oh, and it's crooked. Alright, I didn't get that last cut straight at all. That should be better. Not much. For heaven's sake. just do it at 3/4 and be done with it. Now I'm going to have to do another one. At least it's straight. A little too short. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Okay, there's one. That's better. Two. Then I need the third one for the ends. There we go. No, I'm not painting it. Gotta hide the... Oh. Excuse me. 3.5. 3.5. And I knew I did that wrong. I knew I did 2.5 instead of 3.5, so I'm too tired. Okay. Now I think I'm just going to put a third strip on this. Not worry about the ends there, because it's so thin. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry, that's very rude. I apologize. Those of you who are watching the recording, this is being recorded live on Ustream. It will go up onto YouTube unedited. So hopefully during my B-rate back sign, you figured out that you can fast forward through that and any other of my antics, because I stream while I'm doing art. This is not a tutorial. It's not a class. It's not a lesson. I was just going to work on this anyway, so I turn on my camera. And so you are seeing in real time crafting. In this case, box building. Sometimes I do journal pages. Sometimes I do watercolor. So that's the way it rolls here on Mars. And the chat goes silent. Alright. So I do apologize anytime the work goes off screen because I have to be able to see what I'm doing. And being visually impaired, I don't necessarily, can't always leave it right on screen. Really, Eileen? Gee. Maybe that's because I am. Once a teacher, always a teacher, unfortunately. Every now and then, I do try to turn off my teacher point of view and voice sometimes, but not always easy. But oh, I'm going to read for those who don't have Twitter and may watch me on here, I'm going to read my limerick that I wrote. Dee Dee's going to read the rest of them on a stream, on her next stream, so I don't know if she's going to stream tomorrow or when, but sugar, come on. Trying to get it straight. Sorry guys if you're seeing the top of my head. I'm just trying to get it all lined up there, and it's still crooked, but so Margaret was over, the person I'm making this for. She was over here a few weeks ago, and she had a final project for she did a Bachelor of Commerce in Marketing, and one of her profs that she had this term is very artistic, and it was one of her marketing classes, I believe, and encouraged them to artistically present their information on this final project. And the project was worth 25% of their mark, and so Margaret came up with this idea of building one of those exploding boxes. And there were 9 questions, I guess, and she had to answer the questions and whatever and present the information. And if they did an artistic display, then they only had to do like 5 written pages worth. And if they didn't, then they had to have, it was 20 written pages or whatever of work that they had to present. So she came over and we built an exploding box and covered it. And anyway, she made, her teacher was so impressed she wouldn't give it back to Margaret. She's going to keep it as a demonstration for future years. And Margaret got 100% on it. So it was really cool. Hey Tina, well, I've slept and missed my stream before. So, yeah, it's possible. Let's see. Okay. So here it is. And of course, you're not going to be able to see it. I have this online group of fibs who all are so great, just like Gibbs. All artists they are, they live near and far, and on kindness they all have first dibs. So that is my limerick for National Limerick Day. Fibs, of course, stands for Friends in a Box. For those of you who are watching who may not know what Fibs stands for, it's our Friends in a Box. Yeah, well, how many other things rhyme with fibs? I mean, really, right? How many things rhyme with fibs? And yes, I do like fibs. Gibbs, I mean. Like my fibs too. All right, so there's that. So now let's do the drawer. I had some of the drawer left here, I think, because I don't think I used it all last night. What did I do with the rest of it? All right, maybe I stuck it back in here. There's bits and pieces, but I don't know if those are large enough or not. All right, so I'm looking for the pink with the bits of print. Oh, don't tell me that's all there was of it. Oh yeah, I used it on the sides. Okay, so I guess I'll use this one then. So it's similar to the top, but that works. Maybe I can do, are these big enough? There's one left here, I think. I just didn't get it done. I gave up and went to bed. Oh, I missed a, oops, oopsie doopsie. Missed a cover up spot here. So, let's get that covered up. All right. Bye-bye, Sarah. Uh-oh, Pavla's Team Grissom. But it is no more, Pavla. That show has ended. Oh. All right. Always dirt too big and then take it down little by little. There we go. Bye. Oh, yes, Janet, that would be a good one. Definitely. Crazy Links. Links thinks Is he leaving, Eileen? Really? You think, Eileen? I think I missed something this week then. Are they going to take what's her name back? If he's going over to Israel? Okay. Alright, now I remember why I didn't get this one put on last night. It was because that needed an edge on it and I was too tired. I should say this morning, because it was this morning. Very disappointed with New Orleans, because I would have thought it's not the characters that are the problem, it's the actors playing the characters. One of the worst casts I ever saw. Unfortunately. I still usually watch it, but only if there's nothing else and I don't have an audiobook. Oh, yes, NCISLA. They got that one right. Oh, they've got strong, all the characters are strong. And I know that it's, what's his name, that's the mole. This assistant director or whatever he is. Miguel Ferrer. I know that he's the mole. Somehow. Or they're making it look like he is and it's not going to be. I have a feeling. I have a strange feeling. Well, she went to Israel, Jeannie, and she never came back. So yeah, that's where the house was. Oh. Okay, so a little more than 7 5/8 and 3 3/4. Okay, so I guess NCIS is on this week. I guess I better go watch it, huh? Okay, so 3 3/4. Uh, 7 5/8. Alright, so that works. Now for the inside, okay, just a smidgen less than the 7 5/8. So 3 3/4 works though. Alright, let's get these two on before I do the sides. Yeah. Based on Dr. Phil, what? What does Dr. Phil have to do with NCIS? Oh, for heaven's sakes. Come on. Ugh. Get in there. There we go. Get it in there and get it straight. And then it moves. Gosh darn it. Let's try this again. Okay. Okay, how come that's not working right? Let's do it this way then. If that's the case. I can't see because I've got too many shadows. Can't get it in the center. Oh, then it sticks to my fingers and it moves when I move my finger. Yeah. Yeah. All right, it's going in. It's in. Whoosh. Jeez Louise. Well, that was exciting. So he's going to do a show, like a talk show, Eileen? Can't be. Hi, Nell. No way. I mean, he's not a psychologist. How can he do a... How could he do a talk show based on Dr. Phil if he's not a psychologist? Or is he going to be an actor playing a psychologist? I guess then. He's going to be an actor playing... How could he go from NCIS to a show like that? Like, we already have the real, unfortunately, the real Dr. Phil. Wow. Tweet me that link, Eileen. I just might have to go see that. Oh my gosh, I only have... running out of time, I'm running out of time. Okay, so... Oh. Huh. Dr. Phil on NCIS. Oh. Okay. I see. He's gonna be a jury. Read juries. Okay. Right. Okay, gotcha now. He did that. Dr. Phil did it before. Right, he was an analyst. Gotcha. Right, you can't do 2, 3 3/4, can I? Oh, yes, I can. All right. All right. Yeah, except Ziva's, the character playing Ziva is not doing any acting, so that would make it kind of tough. She doesn't want any... All right. those in there so I don't lose them. Yes. Hi, Denise. I believe she's from Chile. Chile, I should say. She's from Chile. Chile, I think. Ugh. Yeah, Eileen, he has a pretty thick accent, doesn't he? And he speaks with marbles in his mouth. I mean, I watch it. It just doesn't live up to the other two. Of course, they're pretty high standards to live up to, in my opinion, anyway. I love Madam Secretary. I wonder what they're going to do if he's asking her to run for president. So will they change or vice president. So will they change the name of the show to Madam Vice President? Yeah, I knew she left to go back home. Wasn't sure if she was acting, though, but I guess obviously she is. And we're talking about the actress who played Ziva on NCIS. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Just a moment. Eileen. I know, I like that show. Shh. Everybody be quiet. Denise is at work. We don't want to get in trouble. Trouble. Almost done of that. Then I just have to do the inside of the box. Okay. Now, Eileen, don't you be judgmental. Poor Denise. She likes her. Uh-oh. Okay, so one more, and oh, I hope it's the front that I didn't do. Dang it. Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter if it shows on the inside, is it? Oh, it only works one way. Well, let's see if I can get that off. That's the whole reason I wasn't doing the inside first. Because I had to do the outside first. Oh, darn it. I have to put the drawer pull on. Of course, I burnished it really well, too. The drawer doesn't fit in the other way because it's not quite square. Alright, just a moment. Well, I'll have to put a second piece over it to cover the drawer pull, I guess. Dang it. Alright, Jeannie. Bye-bye. Thanks for coming. Okay, I'm going to have to get have a baggie ready here for this. These bits and pieces here. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Crafty lunch out of my desk hutch. All right. So I need 1, 2, and I guess I'll just take these out of the packaging. So these are Prima. Okay. Oh no, there they are. I was like, oh no, where'd they go? All right, so I need my oh no, I think my pokey tool is in here somewhere. Oh, I hate the blinds that are on my window in here because I'm constantly getting stuck in. Here it is. There, see, Joycey, I don't know if you're going to watch my video, but there's mine. It clicks into place. The cover stays on. So I don't know why yours doesn't. Wonder, is that gonna be, woo, gosh, oh gee, is that gonna be too hard? Is it gonna be too close to the bottom? Well, I'm gonna put the feet on it if I can find my feet. So 7/8. So 4 7/8 is the center. It should be anyway. I don't know why. I don't understand this. Or 3 7/8. I mean, geesh. 3 7/8. Yeah. So I figured it out by math. I didn't need my silly ruler to do that. So that's the center. Okay, so then that's the center. Then the center of this is going to go there. So I need a hole here, and I need a hole here. Oh yes, Tassie. Tina, definitely need a craft scrubby. They're like $4 or something. Well, a little more than that in Canada, and probably more than that for you too. But oh, worth every penny, and they last quite a while too. I've had mine for a couple of years. Well, no, year and a half maybe. And a little glossy accents. Hey Dixie, nice to see you. A craft scrubby is, it's made by Ranger. I guess they're circles now. Mine's still the rectangle one. And it's almost like a really soft pumice stone, but it feels almost like that flower, that green foam that you do flower arrangements in. But anyway, it is a wonderful invention. It cleans inks and paint. You use it with liquid soap. Well, phooey. I didn't lay down my glossy accents like I should have. And now it's clogged, and I'm not going to use that. I'm not going to use my good... Oh, let's see this one. My old glossy accents is upside down. Maybe it'll work. I gotta get that unclogged later. Maybe this one will work. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Ugh. I definitely have to get some of that put in. Hold on, where's my little bottle? I've got a little bottle of glossy accents here somewhere. And I know it's here because I saw it yesterday. There it is. Alright, I don't think I've even used this one yet, so maybe it'll work. Well, I guess I'm going to have to use my... Okay, where's my icky? I have a second pokey tool just for this purpose. There it is. Ouch. Why was it? Oh no, that's my... That was my tweezers. There it is. Hey, Mindy. Yeah. Okay. So I don't want this to squirt out from underneath it or anything because I don't really want it to show. I just want it to help hold this in place. for heaven's sakes. Only one prong went through. Ah. Uh-oh. Wow, that glossy accent's grabbed pretty quickly. Had to make the hole a little bigger. There we go. All right, so now I need to cut another piece to cover up my brads here. I made a mess. I made a mess of glossy accents. Ah. Oh. Okay. There. Okie dokie. So that's all right. So let's finish. Uh-oh. So that I can use this one for the, I'll trim it down to do the back. There we go. There's still a bump there, but it's better than seeing the brads. Okay. All right, so I need just to trim this down to do the okie dokie. It's going in the garbage. And then 7. Oh, I'll just do it this way. Okay. Okay, so both of those glossy accents need to get unclogged. Didn't get to the end there, so... Alright, moving along, moving along, moving along. Woo! Okie All right, so that goes in there. All right, so you guys can see. No, Juju, she was just staying overnight. They're waiting for test results now. All right, so I'm going to use one of these pulls for the top lid, and then I'm going to hang some stuff from it to help it hold down. Okay, so this needs glossy accents. Got some rhinestones I can add. I've got some I'm just worried. I wonder. Oh, those are pins. I thought those were my other thingies. Oh, hold on, there are some of those in here. Okay. Wait. Come on. Why is what I want ouch on the bottom? Dang it. Yeah, well, that's what I'm trying to figure out, Eileen. I'm trying to figure out how to do that. That's why I'm looking in my bits and bobs here. Because I was just kind of hoping there would be something that would weight it down, but I think I'm going to have to actually put something... Okay, hold on just a moment. I'm going to pull out my other footstool, and I'm going to put this together and get it up so I can see better what's in it. do some kind of thing so it'll stay closed. Alright, so let's take these two ideas, put them there. Let's move this out of my way. Alright. It's my flowers. Oh, this is my flowers, Z. This is all the flowers I own. This is it. Although this is more than I'd ever use, but that's beside the point. I'll take these out. I do somewhere, Eileen. That's what I'm looking for. I have more sets of that's not what I'm looking for. Got stuff here to make for Eliza. Paired things. There, that's what I was looking for. I might be able to make that work, but silver. Dang it. Why didn't I? How could I color this? I should put that together so it doesn't get lost. Alcohol ink to make it match. Oh, okay. Right, alcohol ink. Okay, I think I might know where those are. Hold on. Goes with that. And then I just have to do a ribbon, a piece of paper through it. Let's see, I don't know if that's gonna work though. That will have to. See, because usually it's on. Okay, so what I'd have to do would be to put, I'd have to put that there. And have a, I'd have to go on elastic. That's not gonna work. Don't think that's gonna work. Dang it. Put that in with my bead chain. I could do some bead chain. That's what I wanted. Where are my... There's the right colored bead chain. This is the right color. That's the wrong color. I've got to get the right color of that. I need to get the copper one, or the brass one, not the copper ones. Hold on. I have an idea. But I don't know where my hitching posts are. My Timmy hitching posts are somewhere. Oh, don't tell me. I have to have a bronze one. Oh, there it is. There's one. There's one. They had all the colors. There. Phew. Okay, so I've got the right color of that. So now I need my hitching posts. And I think they're in another container over in the corner. Obviously, I thought they were in here. And they're going to go into here in a minute. But I'm going to have to put up my Be Right Back sign. Again, Okay, I'm back. Right, let's see. I didn't find what I wanted. I don't know where they are. My Timmy hitching posts. I have a whole little container of them. Just like... And now I've made an even more mess of my room, hauling stuff off the shelf, looking. Because what I was going to do is this, and then hang this, and have a hitching post for it to hook around. That is what I was going to do. But I wonder how I can make it work with some paper and I don't care if it latches closed. I just want it to stay closed. Yeah, I do have magnets. I have the... Just a moment here. I have these. I wonder if maybe this will hook to the magnet. Let's see if it'll stick to the magnet. Okay. All right, so that will cling to the magnet. Will it cling to the magnet through a piece of paper? Yes, it does. So, so I could... All right, so I'm going to get this put on because it has to get on and start to dry. So, where's my little bottle of glossy accents here? Oh, gosh. Good luck, Jean, finding it. Where did I put it? I thought I put it right here. There it is. Okay. Alright, so the magnet's going to work. Yeah, it's going to work all right. Okay. So let's get this on so it can start drying. Alright. Attach the magnet on the bottom of the strip. Put the magnet between the chipboard and paper and attach a strip to the lid with glossy accents. Yeah. To here. But Eileen, here's what I was thinking. I was thinking I'd just put this here, right? Hang this, just a short amount, just enough Do you think that'll be strong enough to hold it? Oh. Hold on. Maybe I don't even need the... Okay, hold on. Let me open this. Let me get this open. Why won't it open? Getting these open is always a challenge to me. Ah, there we go. It was just kind of stuck. So if I do this... Oh yeah. No, it has to go on the chain because it won't. You would use a metal button to hook the chain over, not that little pin. A metal button. Well, I could use... So if I use the chain, then I could just punch a circle from my paper, make a paper button, right? And put the magnet on the back of it. Oh, I don't know. Let's see. What are these? Oh, these are tiny versions of this, I guess. Alright, so I think... Alright, let me put this somewhere where I'm not going to lose it. My magnet. Where's the rest of my pack of magnets? There it is. Alright, so let's put this in here just so I don't lose my magnet. Whoops! Alright. So, let's make... I could take a piece of craft text. Yeah, okay, Eileen, I see what you mean. Well, see, Eileen, that's what I was looking for. I was looking for my, I might put that other thing on. I might put this on just as a decorative feature. But I think if I take a piece of craft text, if I take a strip of craft text, Eileen, cover it with some paper. Alright, just gonna chop off a piece of my craft text. I got my craft text right here. Okay, so, alright. Alright, so I'm going to cover it with this paper. I'm going to cut it in a nice strip. Should I hang it from here, or should I put it like underneath it just as a, and use this as a decorative feature? I think this should only be decorative because it's only going on with glossy accents. So I think it's going to go under. Okay. Yeesh. All right. And then I'll put my magnets on this. Alrighty. All right. So let's make this. All right. Do I have an edge? That edge is straight. So let's straighten this out, trim it down. An inch. All right. So I've got an inch. Now, how big, how long should it be? So I'm going to do it right up to the top, I think. So let's do it right down to, where's my pen? Let's do it this long. All right. Okay, so that will work. Oh, it's just my pen. Good. Okay, I'm gonna need paper. I think I'll use this plain pink. I've got enough of that left, I think. Whoops. All right, I need to use a piece of, because it's so skinny, it's really lovely, it's really nice. It's great for journal covers, it's great for anywhere you might use like leather. It works great. Okay, so this is going to take glossy accents to hold it. Well, okay. I have some, oh, darn, it didn't go on straight. Ah. I don't think I have enough glossy accents under this end here. Okay. All right, now trim this paper down. Whoa! Should really cover on both sides, but let me put my magnet here first. Hey, Lori. Well, it was sitting here, Eileen. It was sitting here, so. Oh, I think I need to put a little, oh, no, maybe I don't have to put a little glossy accents on with that. Okay. Do I have another piece of blue? Or, I mean, the pink. Do I have another piece of the pink? Let's just the underneath, so it's not like, oh, that didn't cut very straight. And I think I'm going to take my 1/8 inch rounder and just round the corners a smidgen on this end. There we go. Just so they're not pointy. Love my corner chomper. Couldn't live without my corner chompers. Couldn't. Absolutely could not. I'm working on my treasure box here, Lori. Oh no, Lori. I like the white because then I can make it any color I want. Although I would like I got a whole bolt of white, but I would like a small smaller piece of black so that when I want it black, I don't have to paint it black. So that would be nice. What part of this do I want to use? Maybe this little section here. Can't be too big. Oh, I thought I got it separated from the rest of it. Oh, silly. There. Hey, it's for someone. It's not for me. It's for someone who likes bling. I have nothing against bling when I make things for people who like bling. All right, so let's find the center. Okay. All right, so just with a little bit of that showing there. Okay, so. Oh, I forgot to put my strip on the back. The magnet's going to, I'll put a magnet here, Eileen. I'll put the other side of the magnet here on the box. I'm using glossy accents because it really is the strongest glue that I have for this type of application. So just getting a baby wipe here. And then this is going to go there. But it won't serve any use except as a decorative feature. Okay, so the other piece of the magnet will go there. I may actually have to put a second magnet on. I don't know. I might have maybe I should have put 2 magnets on the back of that, but we'll see if the one holds it. If it doesn't, well, then we're out of luck. So now I still have to put paper on the inside of this whole thing. So, I want to wait till that dries before I put the other half of the magnet on. So I'm going to put these right in my top drawer. Okay, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Where am I? Okay. So I need to put those out of my way. A ruler. Oh, there it is. So can't really get that in there to hold it, but I guess it's gonna dry. Doesn't really need it, I don't think. All right. 7 3/4 by 3 3/4. All right. So I have to do all of the inside. I like that. So I think it's this. And I'm going to use for the top and the bottom, I'm going to use this, I think. I know, Eileen, I know. Believe me, I know. My space is getting smaller and smaller, she says. Yep, it is. That can go over there with the other mess. So 3, almost 4. Let's do 3 and 7/8. By 7. Ah, Juju. Juju goes, what space? Oh no, I forgot to put... Uh-oh. Didn't get the inside of that. I hope I got the inside. Oh, I did get the inside of that. Okay, so, all right. Well, I'll cut the others of this. Let's cut a second one. Okay, so I have to... See, good thing I made some extras of these. What happens when I try and do a project within 24 hours. It's like, really, Jean? Okay, so need a second one like that. Let's cut them both, trim them both at the same time. And those aren't. Oh, I know, Juju. I know. This is just me. How I work in a disaster area. Alright. So, if you're watching the recording and you're still with me, bless you. But anyway, I'm having fun, and I kind of really needed this today, so I'm glad I have something to do. me busy, out of trouble. Then I get to go to the party and eat. Okay. It's likely to be a very busy, noisy party. Lots of 20-something-year-olds and some adults, just to round it out and keep them out of trouble. Or help them get in trouble, one or the other. Okay. At one point, I was putting the leftover stuff in the garbage. The thing is, bits and pieces sometimes get used, so, or end up being needed, so it's kind of hard to throw stuff out until I get to the end of my... Geez, I still have stuff from my stream on my desk. Just finger foods, appetizers, nachos, stuff like that. I was gonna take my bread dip, but ran out of time, so I wrote my cousin this morning. I said, I'm not going to be able to bring the bread dip because I ran out of time. Not going to have time to run to the store to get the bread. I make an awesome bread dip. It's got grated carrots, some green pepper, celery, mayo, cream cheese. Okay. Where did they go? Did they stick to the bottom? No. Where are my two short ones? Oh my gosh. I even have the tape on them already. Where did they go flying to? I know if I cut more, put tape on them, then I'm going to find them. Oh, there they are. Oh, sheesh. They just got shoved back. At least I'm already showered and dressed. I'm ready to go. Except, well, makeup if I get that far. If I don't have time, then I don't have time. It's not my friends that'll be there. It'll be Margaret's, so... I just had an egg sandwich before I came on. My own homemade version of an egg McMuffin. But they're in those flat pita buns, hamburger buns. I put them in. That's what I put it in, I should say, when I make it. 2 eggs. I have this perfect thing I bought at Walmart that takes 2 eggs. And just break the yolk. And 1 minute and 11 seconds in the microwave. Alright, so now this ha ha ha, very funny, Mayo. Alright. Pretty impressed that I got this together when considering I started with my math and the design at Joyce's yesterday. So I started building it, I guess, about 24 hours ago. And I did have 6 hours sleep. It wasn't at the normal time, but it was 6 hours sleep almost. Oh, you were tweeting. No, she means why did Suzanne eat Juju? Because she said, I ate Juju. Instead of I ate, comma, Juju. She said, I ate Juju. Why were you tweeting Kevin Bacon? And you were getting on Denise for going to a forum, and you tweet Kevin Bacon? Come on, Eileen. Come on. Go. Oh, I forgot to put the, oh well, too late now. It's just the inside, so it's not going to hurt anything. Jujubes, you know, Suzanne, Jujubes, get the joke? I was thinking the same thing as Eileen, but I didn't bother saying it. Okay, so that's right. Just checking. Make sure it was the right piece. had a piece of tape backing that didn't come off there. Okay. I don't want to forget this for the bottom. Now I made this so tall because I wanted it big enough for like 5x7 cards or whatever, because a lot of Hallmark cards are 5x7. So I wanted it to be, oh darn it, that didn't go in straight. Should have used my tweezers, I guess. Get the end in first there. Shoot. Darn it. Come on, get up here. Come on. Do not be... Don't know if I can get that wrinkle out or not. See if I can swoosh it out. No, but anyway, it's not too bad. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. I got it squished. Got most of it squished out. You can see it though. Darn it. Shows up more on the monitor than in real life. Well, of course I'm blind, so who knows. Okay, so there's that. So now the rest of the inside is going to be these pages. It's this paper. Put that over there. Okay. All right. I need to measure the depth of this. Inch and a quarter, so just less than an inch and a quarter, inch and an eighth by 7 7/8. Inch and an eighth, inch and an eighth, inch and an eighth. Excuse me for a minute. Hello? A little later would be better. I'm working on this gift, but it's getting close, so. Oh, gosh. Oh, okay. Oh. Right, of course. Right. Isn't Margaret taking care? Isn't Margaret taking care? Is it Margaret taking care of the decorations? God. Well, no, that's why I'm saying I thought Margaret. But anyway, yeah, yeah. Okay, well, if someone can't come get me, I can grab a cab or whatever if you guys are too busy. So, yeah, yeah, yeah. Right, right. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Right. Well, I'm just still working on the inside of finishing the inside of the box, so I need a little bit more time. So, anyway. Okay then. All right then. Okay. All right, bye. Okay. Sorry, back. Sorry, Eileen. Oh, didn't do my 7 inch. Excuse me. And I best measure again because I can't remember this measurement at all. Yeah, oh yeah, 3 and, yeah, okay. That's what I forgot. That's what I thought. Thank you. Oh, hi, Ella. Hi, welcome back, Sarah. This is Prima paper, Rondell. And no, I'm not edging the cardstock or the paper, even though it's white, because the edges are cream. Of course, that might change because I think I might do the black down the corners. I'm not sure. Or something, because I'm just not liking how kind of dirty the cream is looking. But I shall see how sick and tired I am of. Oops. Cutting and doing paper. Thank you. Here's what I got for those of you who are just coming in. Oh, just a moment, my recording. Okay, I have to go on to part 2. Be right back.